Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Cowboys and the Tigers, coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions taking on the NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, the wait is over. This has been, of course, one of the preeminent franchises in American sports history. They've had a bumpy ride along.
Well, guys, this was the very last game of Madden 2024, as we will be starting immediately after this with the NHL, NCAA 2025 college football. You can't really edit your own characters in that one, so I believe what we did right here was a curse we received, and we know the kick, but
this is it, guys.
You know, things happen. So hopefully you hit that like button, help us out on here on the good old YouTube. Check out our sponsors, Panda Supplements, at pandasupplements.com. Use promo code Outlander or promo code Pumped. Helps both of us out. Also, NCAA. I will reveal the team we're using here in a second.
Another superstar made it in his second year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Love this look to start the ball game. They empty the backfield right away. And that's going to put some early stress on both their offensive line and on the secondary. And here they get a completion and a quick first down.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude, and I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now, but maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things, and then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win. Let's go, y'all!
First down, he'll drop to throw. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this one is we were never going to question a fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They're going to look to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I like their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping to run uppercut. We'll take care of the end of this drive.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll set up to throw. Well, a tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Here's a give up the middle. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They'll rumble the fullback, Juszczyk. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Prescott off play action. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Play action now, Prescott. Short one there, taken in by Ferguson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl. Welcome back to the date on the calendar we circle every year. Super Bowl Sunday. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis here with you as we get set to begin quarter 2. Trying to run forward, Pollard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. Taking it about the 16.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
In on the stop, it was Dorrance Armstrong. 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 4 catches already here in this Super Bowl. He's got another 1st down. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
But a short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And bulldozing his way through. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Prescott. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Prescott again. Slant pass, it's Ferguson. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Touchdown! C.D. Lamb, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's finished off by the touchdown from C.D. Lamb. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Portland's offense now about set to take over. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now here's a pass on 1st down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. He hits Adams, complete. Still on his feet. Touchdown! Devontae Adams, 75 yards. And the Tigers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point by Bunker is on target. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Cowboy offense going to head out now late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. first down throw for Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Prescott now. Left side to Lamb. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, his second touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense back out there at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play. He'll let this go for Adams. That is incomplete. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Out comes C.D. Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Prescott on first down. Man open downfield is Gallup. He's got it. A big play here for Dallas. 57 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. 2nd and 6. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Pollard one more time. And he to the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will extend their third quarter lead here in the Super Bowl.
Black swap, yellow, line, opposite, green.
Aubrey good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
All right, so yep, this game got out of hand. Some interceptions cost us. Some bad situations, man. Just all bad. Everything fell apart here at the last game of the season. Last game of the game. No longer will be playing this. So, NCAA, Major P, and myself, we will be none other than the Rainbow Warriors, University of Hawaii. Let's go, Maui.
That the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing.
And if you made it this far, I'm not a big man. If he would have caught that, that would have been nice. I am not a big Hawaii fan. I don't know much about the Hawaii dynasty, so maybe we'll make people acknowledge us like Roman Reigns. But I don't know. Let's see what it is. I don't know what kind of rank they're in, or if they're not in a rank, then we'll figure it out. So, man, dropped it again. See, everybody just kept dropping. Nobody wanted to hold the ball here. 21-7. I'm sorry, people. We will come back stronger in Madden 25.
Decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Back to throw again. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. The left side completion to Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. Devontae Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Tigers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And Devontae Adams able to finish things with a touchdown reception. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Big stop from a guy who can bring a big hit, Nick Bolton. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium. And there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th. Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This will be fielded at the 17. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Portland's offense now about set to take over. And it's quickly becoming now or never time in the Super Bowl, trailing by 7 here in the 4th. A pivotal moment in this football game. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. They'll drop to throw. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. He takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick-6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick-6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that would pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick-6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison to the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all. What a play here. Another pick-6 in the Super Bowl. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And touchdown! Devontae Adams with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Tigers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Well, time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. There for the tackle was Trent McDuffie. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts
Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this week, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And he will have the Cowboys first down, and that should be that. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them. I don't know why we did it, but we went to their final walkthrough for some reason.
Portland loses, guys. Portland Tigers are down. Oh, and that's funny. What the fuck? And they kick it out of bounds, so it doesn't matter. Madden is playing with our emotions. Last game of 2024. Goodbye, Madden.
For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy. You know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no